Week 2 is focused on the tenet discipline. The first chapter of Daniel describes 4 children: Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, whom Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, had taken from Israel. The king had appointed a daily provision of choice meat and wine for the boys to consume. But the boys had purposed that they would not go against their custom of eating beans, peas, oats, wheat, and drinking water in order to eat the food from the king's table. These children had a desire to follow what they had learned in their homeland and the discipline in the face of opposition to keep their diet. This week, we celebrate and commemorate the life of Dr. Martin Luther King, whose discipline of nonviolent resistance was the cornerstone of the fight for civil rights. Dr. King used this discipline to train others how to protest. And we must never forget that students, college students, young adults were at the forefront of the demonstrations. The Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, the Congress of Racial Equality, of which Wiley alum James Farmer was a founder, all followed the discipline of civil disobedience. Our prayer for you this year is that even during this ongoing pandemic and the Senate's inability to protect the right to vote, that you would have the desire, yes, but the discipline to keep your spiritual diet, to consume that which will be pleasing to God, to fortify you for the journey ahead. This week's questions are: what is part of your spiritual diet in 2022, and how will you stick to it? Go forth inspired through spirituality, service, and scholarship.